Like, what am I playing, man? What is this? This game is so fucking dog shit.
Defending against Quickshot and Team Tower Stun is surprisingly easy. You use Monkey Acid at the start of the ascent path, and this slows down all of the 8 balloons that are quick-shotted and can hit 30 of them total. A singular Monkey Acid can nullify a quick-shotted rush in its entirety, and having to deal with the weaker half of the power combination, which is Team Tower Stun, is just a blessing. Then, the actual problem. This isn't in defending itself, mind you. It's in the way the rush actually works, and why I think people hate it so passionately. This video will therefore explain the problem in much greater detail, and why, in my opinion, bringing Monkey Acid over any other track or even Tower Power is the best solution to it. Quickshot makes the next 8 scent balloons twice as fast. That means exactly 8 balloons and not 8 sets, as you might think when looking at upgrade balloons, for instance. It lasts for 40 seconds and cannot be stacked. In practice, this means that the balloons you send are going to be really fast, but there are going to be quite few of them. Monkey Acid does 1 layer of damage every half of a second, which means 2 damage per second, while slowing those exact same balloons down to half their speed. This means that over the course of 11.428 seconds, which is the duration of the clue, it takes off 22 layers of balloon. It one-shots rainbow balloons completely, and does the same for entire ceramic balloons. Not only does it completely nullify a rush, it also affects up to 30 balloons, and it doesn't expire when you place it on the track. You can have a Monkey Acid on the track while your 4 seconds of global power cooldown tick away. The problem with Quickshot and Team Tower Stun really shows when you don't bring Monkey Acid. Glowstorm can't deal with it since it lasts for 4 seconds and Quickshot has a 40-second duration, meaning they can bait it out and then re-rush. Having no track power is even more dangerous because of Team Tower Stun being itself and making it so your towers can't shoot for 2 seconds, and in my opinion the even bigger problem, the fact that your towers will be chasing. See, when you put it into perspective, or in this case, a graph, you can see that with Bloons circles and inner pools being the biggest outliers, most maps fall around 18 seconds in length. Essentially, on most maps you have around 18 seconds to do anything, because that's the time it takes for a red balloon to come in from the scent path and take off alive when it exits. Rainbow balloons are the most common rush sent with quickshots, so hence why I chose to focus on those, but know that ceramics are even faster. So, with Quickshot's double speed, as well as a 2-second reduction from your towers not doing anything at all when stunned, you can see that the time you have to defend falls around the 3-second mark within their pools, giving you a quarter of a second. Going off of this information, this is already very bad, but it should also be known that any balloon above a black will speed up when popped since it turns into pinks at some point or another. That's why the main problem isn't that your towers can damage the balloons. It's that they change and make the balloons go even faster. Even with a tower boost, you might need to wait a bit for balloons to return into your tower's range, or for them to even get a chance at catching up. This image shows some of the ideas that I had to defend against this horrible combination, and I'd like to take a brief moment to talk about every single one of them individually, and explain why I think they might be good or why they might be bad. First off, Power Lock. It's more of a power move than anything. I think it would be really funny to Power Lock someone that queued up a quick shot so they can't Team Tower Stun, but it's not a great idea. The tower boosts mostly speak for themselves. Damage boost ability to pop 2 layers at once means you can clean up quickly, but personally I'd prefer to play one of the other 4 boosts in green since they grant some form of extra range as well as the attack speed, which should give your towers a better chance at cleaning up the rush. Spike Storm and Jugger Launch are desperate options. They give you a guaranteed defense twice, but if your opponent plays it smart, they will bait them out and you then at that point you'll be sitting duck. So, the clues are the solution. All 3 highlighted both slow and pop. and they offer an individual selection between them. Glowstorm is the tried and true method and has the potential to hit infinite balloons, but it only pops in every 2.29 seconds and slows the same as all the other ones by half speed. Monkey Glue is like Monkey Acid's little brother, slowing down like every other glue, but being able to hit more balloons than the acid at the cost of a DPS equal to that of the Glowstorm, which is every 2.29 seconds. Monkey Acid reigns king with its high rate of damage and offering the ability to 30 balloons down to nothing as stated before. Personally, I'd like to see it made so you can't use Team Tower Stun and its friends when you have a balloon boost active. This means that you can still use your salted wounds with knockout, you can still upgrade balloons and power lock, but you can't super balloon boost with cripple or quick shot with Team Tower Stun. To make it a little easier, I'd like to see NK change it so you can't queue up a balloon boost. Currently, you can use quick shot, or any other balloon power for that matter, and then wait out the 4-second global cooldown to be able to immediately use a Sabotage Power. Removing this ability and instead making it so you have to either wait out your balloon boost to use a Sabo, or use it up would make free power-ups just a bit more bearable in my opinion. Knowing that most people bring at least one of the tower boosts with them means that there is space in their loadout for Monkey Acid. But be aware that depending on where this video ends up in views, people might start bringing Power Lock to counter out Monkey Acid. But pre-placing the Acid works just as well against that if you just make sure that you pop the balloons before they hit the Acid, so it actually only hits the Scent Rush.